Shalom, shalom, shalom. Barakatah. Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Peace and power to the Father of lights. Peace and blessings to Yahweh Shai. Peace and power to the throne of King David, and peace and blessings to you out there, Royal House. Here for another installment on this beautiful Sunday. Trying to knock out as many as I can. I want to go through a passage today that I have read many times over, like some of the other ones that we've had to go through. But ever since this revelation, of what the Father is going to do, the mystery of the seven thunders is complete. We know how the world is going to end. We know why it's called sudden destruction. It's because when he drops that fire down, nobody's going to expect it. We know now what it means to be tried by fire, pursuant to 1 Corinthians chapter 3. We know what all of that means now. Nobody else on earth knows this, man. They just think they know. I took pot shots at it. I had no idea what the sudden destruction was until it was time. This is how we know we're at the end. Let me get a precept real quick. Right here, Revelation 10, when it says, verse 6, and swear by him that liveth forever and ever, who created heaven and the things that are therein, and the things that, wait a minute, Salah. You know what? Start at verse 5. And the angel which I saw stand upon the sea and upon the earth lifted up his hand to heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever and ever. So when it says that he standeth on the earth, when it says he standeth on the sea and upon the earth, all right, that means the people and the ground. The sea means the people, all right, and lifted up his hand to heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever and ever. So what does it mean to swear by him that liveth forever and ever? That's me, all right? I'm going to tell you why. Because everything I've told you comes from the Father of lights. So I swear by him, all right, that liveth forever and ever. Nobody else does that. Nobody else confirms everything through scripture and to the Father of lights, all right? These camps, they go with Yahweh Shai, or they go with the law of Moses, all right? I don't swear by that. I swear by him that liveth forever and ever. Check it out. Go to any other camp, any other place where they got a camp and they say that. You know what they'll say? Well, it's all God's word anyway, No. Moses' law does not talk about what's going on now and the shape of things to come, all right? And swear by him that liveth forever and ever, who created heaven and the things that therein are, and the earth and the things that therein are, and the sea and the things which therein are, that there should be time no longer. All right? Now, nobody else does that. Just right here, verse 7. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of the power should be finished, as he have declared to his servants the prophets. So, this is the seventh thundering right here. This is the 7th year, all right? And now we are in the Jubilee year, all right? And we are in the first month, finally. Now let's go back to Isaiah 66. I want to read y'all something. All right. Starting at verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me? And where is the place of my rest? For all those things have my hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. Let me go New Living Translation. This is what the Lord says. Heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Could you build me a temple as good as that? Could you build me such a resting place? My hands have made both heaven and earth. They and everything in them are mine. I, the Lord, have spoken. I will bless those who have a humble and contrite hearts, who tremble at my word. So if you don't have a humble and contrite heart, okay, don't look to get blessed. Verse 3. He that killeth an ox is as if he that slew a man, and he that sacrifices a lamb as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense as if he blessed an idol. Yea, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abominations. New Living Translation for verse 3. But those who choose their own ways, delighting in their detestable sins, will not have their offerings accepted. When such people sacrifice a bull, it is no more acceptable than a human sacrifice. When they sacrifice a lamb, it is as though they had sacrificed a dog. When they bring an offering of grain, they might as well offer the blood of a pig. When they burn frankincense, it's as if they had blessed an idol. Verse 4. I also will choose their delusions, and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. Now let's cut from here and go to 2 Thessalonians. Chapter 2. Go down to verse 11. You know what? Let's go to verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause shall the power send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. All right. Now, the reason I went there is because some of you nincompoops will come on there talking about, oh, that happened back then when this happened and that happened. No. Paul wrote that from this passage right here. All right. He's letting you know that when that time comes, in verse 4, which is what we're coming up on now, he said, I will also choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. Now let me ask y'all something. He said, because when I called, none did answer. So, only ones on here that's answering is y'all. That's why I test every now and then. See who's out there. See who's going to write something. See who's going to say something, right? But he's saying when I called, none of you answered. Okay? This is why the Most High has to have a representative on earth to do this. So that when you refuse me, you refuse him. When you lie on me, you lie on him. I'm representing him. All right? When you curse me behind my back, you curse him. There's no way around it. Check it out. When I spake, they did not hear. When did he speak? Speaking now. Right? But they did evil before my eyes. All right? How did that happen? Well, all the wicked shit a lot of y'all done in here. I see it. I've seen it. I've experienced it. Okay? This is why he has to have a representative here to collaborate all of this. But they did evil before my eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. Okay? Verse 5. Isaiah 66 and 5. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord be glorified. but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. Look at verse 5 again in New Living Translation. Hear this message from the Lord, all you who tremble at his words. Your own people hate you and throw you out for being loyal to my name. Let the Lord be honored, they scoff. Be joyful in him, but they will be put to shame. See all these scoffers on here talking shit, laughing at y'all, calling y'all stupid for listening to me, for following me. They're the ones that's going to end up looking stupid, man. This is what he's talking about. Verse 6, a voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord that rendereth recompense to his enemies. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered of a man-child. Right? That means it's going to happen quick. All right? Who have heard such a thing? Who have seen such things? All right? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. Just like that. Bam. One day. Look what he says. Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Sure it can. Let's go to Revelations. Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who judgeth her. You see it now? Let's go back to Isaiah 66, verse 9. Shall I bring to the birth, wait a minute, Salah. Verse 8. Who have heard such a thing? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Yes. Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. One day. Okay? Verse 9. Shall I bring to the birth and not cause to bring forth, saith the Lord? Shall I cause to bring forth and shut the womb, saith the power? No, he ain't going to do that. Right? No. When that fire comes down and burns this whole earth, we born just like that. In one day, 1 hour, basically. Look at verse 10. Rejoice ye with Jerusalem and be glad with her, all ye that love her. Rejoice for her with all ye that mourn for her. All right? That ye may suck and be satisfied with the breast of her consolations, that ye may milk out and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. For thus saith the Lord, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck, ye shall be borne upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees. As one whom his mother comforted, so will I comfort you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. Once we get out of here, when we get in that chariot, we set up the temple, we measure it, and leave the Gentiles outwardly. Hey, it's going to be all gravy from then on out. No more of what we get out here, all right? And now the wicked are going to get punished. Check it out. Verse 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation towards his enemies. So, all of y'all out here that's been rolling with me as I do this, man, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You're going to be overjoyed. You ain't going to believe how good things are going to be for you and your families. For those of y'all that scoff, talk shit, backstab, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't nobody, who do he think he is? Well, show you better not gonna tell you. And we'll be doing that real soon. All of y'all, see? Tell you something. Some of y'all in here, you have gotten things from me. You have talked to me. Some of y'all have met me and everything. And if you needed help, I helped you. All right? And once you got what you wanted, now I ain't shit. Same thing like with Yahushua, man, with the 10 lepers. He healed all 10 of them, and only one of them came back and thanked him, man. I just read that a couple of weeks ago. But the other 9 ungrateful, funky motherfuckers didn't even thank him, man. Didn't even thank him. He said, wasn't it 10 of y'all? And only one came back to say thank you. Just one. And we got some of these same dirty ass, grimy ass niggas in here. Oh yeah, we got some. Oh yeah, they sit there all pompous when motherfuckers needed help. All right? When they needed help and they got it, once they got what the fuck they wanted, then they want to back the fuck up like they never needed no help from no motherfucking body. You dig what I'm saying? So that right there, nah, that shit don't fly. And your ass is gonna pay. Now, and I know who you are. Like I said, I know who the fuck you are. So just know that. Now, I don't know all of you, but I know most of you. All right? So check it out. This is what he says. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, all right? And your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants and his indignation towards his enemies. So all of the people that's been here supporting me, showing me love, all right? So many of y'all just send me just texts, man, in the morning and in the afternoon, or you know, even emails and everything. I can't get to all of them, man. It's that many. But thank y'all. I get them, okay? I get them. I get them. And I know who you are. And I know who you backstabbing motherfuckers is too, all right? Some of y'all got some fucking nerve, man. Wicked as fuck. Look at verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Burn you motherfuckers up. 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. Now, you know, it gives me, I really want to hit on that. Let me read the New Living Translation for verse 17. Those who consecrate and purify themselves in a sacred garden with his idol in the center, feasting on pork and rats and other detestable meats, will come to a terrible end, says the Lord. Now, you know what they always try to do with that? They try to line it up with me saying, she eats pork. He eats pork. See, he's talking about him. That's talking about Moab, dumbass. Moab is the one. Look what it says. Those who consecrate and purify themselves in a sacred garden. Do I do that? No. All right. With its idol in the center. Buddha. Okay. Roasting, eating pork and rats and other detestable things. All right. They eat rats over there. They eat dogs. Okay. It's talking about Moab for you smart asses out there, you dumbass Pharisee out here want to come barking that shit. All right. And I've always been asked, why you don't keep reading? Why you don't read verse 17? Why you don't go into that? Why don't you go into that? Like I'm scared of that. Fuck you. All right? It ain't talking about me, bitch. Now, I got a bigger stick to fight with. You Pharisees, you fucking faggots. Gorilla Shebrew, all right, that took you motherfuckers all the way, all of y'all attached. So shut the fuck up with that pork shit. Y'all eat dicks, all right? Hey, y'all eat dicks. Y'all some fucking faggots. With y'all king and y'all Lord Gorilla getting poked out. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that nigga. Don't get me started on that $12 jawbreaker head motherfucker. And y'all, hey, how much time I got? Do y'all know what I'm doing now? Now, Sakari is split up. They got some new group now called the Genesis, led by Bumpy Lip Herpy D. All right. Well, what's the initiation? What? Hey, and up there trying to throw up gang signs and shit. They said we a gang now. I shit you not. If I get the picture, I'm gonna show it to y'all. Now this nigga call himself a gang. Hey, Herpy D. I hope you hear this, man. I know some of your bitch ass compadres. I'm gonna get back to the lesson, y'all. I got to get him. I know some of your bitch ass compadres is on here, man. So I hope this message finds you well. All right. You up here throwing up gang signs and all that. Make that shit official, man. Once you go in the blue or red area and do that shit, let's see how they receive you. Let's see if they fear you. All right. End up giving your ass a fucking dirt nap like you need that judgment. You niggas are disgusting. Now y'all gangbangers. Y'all supposed to be out here if you was really doing the Lord's work trying to pull them out of that shit. Here you dumbass niggas are. Y'all done sunk down into it. Y'all ignorant, man. But anyway, let's get back to it. I had to rip that passage up though right there in verse 17 about the swine, because they always on me about that. Well, you didn't do that. Well, we done broke that shit down now. Back on track, y'all. Got 10 minutes to go. Verse 18, Isaiah 66 and 18. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. And I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations, to Tarshish, Pool, Lud, that draw the bow to Tubal, and Javan to the isles afar off. They have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. New Living Translation, verse 19. I will perform a sign among them, and I will send those who survive to be messengers to the nation. Those who survive. It's going to be some that survive that don't get burnt up, right? To Tarshish, to the Libyans, to the Lydians, who are famous as archers, to Tubal, Greece, and to all the lands beyond the sea that have not heard of my fame or seen my glory. There they shall declare my glory to the nations. Verse 20. And they shall bring all your brethren for an offering unto the Lord out of the nations upon horses and in chariots and in litters and upon mules and upon swift beasts to my holy mountain, to Jerusalem, saith the Lord. As the children of Israel bring an offering and a clean vessel unto the house of the Lord. See, the northern kingdom gonna have to bring offerings to the royal house, right? Verse 21, and I will also take of them for priests and for Levites, saith the Lord. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me. For their worms shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. Where's that talking about? It's talking about here. We'll prove it to you. Isaiah 26. Verse 20. Come, my people, enter into thy chambers and shut the doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Here's the meaning, verse 21. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. Look here. And the earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. New Living Translation. Look, the Lord is coming from heaven to punish the people of the earth for their sins. The earth will no longer hide those who have been killed. They will be brought out for all to see. So, hearing that means that be prepared to see a whole lot of dead bodies everywhere, because there ain't gonna be enough graves to keep them. See, you look on the news right now, somebody gets shot, what happens? They cover them up, put a white sheet over them, put them on a gurney, lift them up, put them in the ambulance, they covered and they off. And right, no, it ain't gonna be like that now. Nah, when the Most High get done doing this thing, it's gonna be dead bodies everywhere, millions of them. It's gonna stink too, you know. Once they're gonna be burned, scorched, open wounds, everything. Heads cut off. I mean, blood everywhere. It's gonna be a bloodbath, right? So prepare for that, for the smell, everything, right? It's gonna stink. Okay. And those of you that get left behind, that talk shit that didn't get picked up, that's going to get left out there, you're going to be left out there with the dead bodies and the diseases and everything. And the wild animals that's left. He ain't going to get all of them, but they're going to be extra hungry. All right? So just know that. Just know that. All right? So, I'm glad I got to cover this so that you'll know what to expect. Haven't had too many scoffing comments lately. I don't know if they taking a break, they on lunch break or what, but y'all might well finish up. You know, keep putting your smart ass comments. That blood rain is coming. And when it does, like I said, when it does, all that smart talking shit going right out the window. See you in June. See you in June. We'll see, motherfucker. We'll see. We'll see if you're around in June. All right? If you are, you're going to be a walking dead man. Ain't going to take that long to get you. So, shit is about to get real, everybody. All right? Showed y'all the video with the earthquake. Hey, that's all real shit. No CGI. Ain't no, ain't no cartoons or nothing like that. No. Now, there are some out there, but that wasn't one of them. Okay? You know, I still got people on there, man, coming at me talking about, stop cursing, man of the Lord. Y'all so damn stupid. Y'all just coming on board, man. I could always tell the new booties. No, I'm not going to stop cursing. All right? This whole language is fucked up. But, hey, if it bothers you, leave. Don't get the info. Probably ain't going to help your ass anyway. All right? So, what else did I want to touch on? Yeah, some of you ladies out there, watch who you attach yourself to. Some of you brothers too, go either way. Bible say evil communication corrupts good manners, all right? So, you got a fucking demon that you with, a man, if you a man of the Lord, you can break away from her and still be okay. Some of you fucking women, some of y'all have dropped out, got you a heathen, right? When I mean heathen, I mean either somebody that don't believe at all, or somebody who claims to believe, just not in what I'm doing or in me. You know, they believe that there's a way around me. You know, I don't believe that guy. You don't have to listen to him. He's full of shit. I pray to the Most High myself. Do you now? Okay. It's good. We'll see how that works out for you. But I want to let you know, that's your king. If your king ain't going nowhere, what's going to happen to you? Right? What's going to happen to you? Just straight talk. What's going to happen to you? Because you can't go with me, because that's who you in league with. You under the vibration of a wicked ass motherfucker. So, keep that in mind, all right? Fellas, you can get away. All right? But you women, hey, if you done locked on up with that, then just prepare. You're going to either get burnt up or left out. I just thought, that's all through the spirit. I just want to let y'all know, what happens to your kids? What happened to all that? See? It's all or nothing over here, okay? It's all or nothing. So, just thought I'd throw that in there. Forever it's for. But anyway, this will end my Sunday sermons. And I pray y'all staying on y'all squares. And, more to come. I'm going to be crunching these scriptures down for the next 2 weeks. All right? So y'all just prepare yourself. All right? We ain't stopping. Told y'all I'm crossing this finish line, man, with my chest out. So, Barakatah, Yahweh Ba'Shem HaMashiach Yahushai, all praises. All right? This your King and Shepherd KD, and I will see y'all on the next go round. All right? KD out. Shalom.